Did you know that right now, 1 in 4 people living in Massachusetts, that is over 2 million folks, rely on MassHealth? That's a massive 25% of the state. But here's the scary part. Right now, a huge number of those people are at real risk of losing their health insurance and hitting dangerous gaps in their medical care, all because of some missed paperwork. Welcome to this explainer on navigating your MassHealth online renewal, where we're going to break down the exact steps you need to take to keep your coverage safe and secure.
With a quarter of our entire state relying on these benefits, we're talking kids, seniors, everyday families. The stakes literally couldn't be higher. So we're going to walk through the exact steps to renew your Medicaid coverage online in Massachusetts. And we'll do it in a way that is highly structured, simple, and super easy to follow.
Our main focus today is simple. Act now, stay covered. You see, during the COVID-19 public health emergency, the federal government actually put continuous coverage protections into place, which basically meant your MassHealth couldn't just get canceled. But those protections officially ended back on April 1st, 2023. Because of that shift, you absolutely must take action to renew your benefits.
For our agenda in this explainer, we'll quickly run through 1. The importance of renewing, 2. Creating your online account, 3. Navigating the renewal application, 4. Troubleshooting and FAQs, and 5. Deadlines and important reminders.
All right, let's jump right into part 1, the importance of renewing.
So MassHealth is officially back to standard annual renewals. Basically, they need to redetermine your eligibility every 12 months. Now, the state will actually try to do this automatically behind the scenes by matching your info against federal and state databases, places like the IRS or the Social Security Administration. If they can confirm your household income and residency electronically, awesome. You'll just get an approval letter and you don't have to lift a finger. But if they can't verify everything automatically, the responsibility to report your new information falls squarely on you. If you aren't automatically renewed, you've got to submit your info, and doing that online is absolutely the fastest way to stay covered.
Moving right along to part 2, creating your online account.
Now, if you do need to renew, the online portal is surprisingly simple to use. Just head over to the MA Login or My MassGov portal. If it's your first time there, you'll see a really clear button that says Create an Account. This whole thing is an identity management system designed to keep your personal healthcare data safely and securely locked down.
Setting up your MA Login account is a really straightforward 4-step process. Step 1, just provide a valid email address, your first and last name, and your birth year. Step 2, pick a unique username. Step 3, create a strong password. And Step 4, you'll just answer a few security challenge questions. These are vital for protecting your info, especially if you ever forget your login details down the road. And hey, if you don't have an email address, you can easily set one up for free using providers like Gmail, Yahoo, or Outlook before you even start this process.
Okay, so once you punch in your email, the system will send you a verification code to prove it's really you. And listen closely to this because it's a huge pro tip. Whatever you do, do not hit the back button, the forward button, or refresh on your browser while the system is processing. Seriously, doing that can completely interrupt the setup and force you to start all over from scratch.
When it's time to set your password, there are some pretty strict security rules you've got to follow. It has to be between 8 and 64 characters long. Plus, it must meet at least 3 of these 4 requirements: an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, a number, or a special character, like an exclamation point or a $sign.
After you've got your password set and you type in that final verification code they sent to your email, just hit verify. Once that goes through, congratulations, you're officially and securely logged in. Now you're ready to either link your existing MassHealth case record or start a brand new renewal application.
Okay, let's get into part 3, navigating the renewal application. Right after logging in, you'll be automatically redirected to the My Services dashboard. Think of this as your personal command center. The dashboard clearly displays any important alerts right at the top. It'll show you if you have a request for information pending, or if there are specific MassHealth forms you still need to complete. It completely takes the guesswork out of the process. Now, before you start updating your application, you're going to want to have your documents ready to go. Be prepared to provide Social Security numbers for everyone applying in your household. You'll also likely need proof of income. We're talking recent pay stubs, pension checks, or federal tax returns. And importantly, you'll need proof of citizenship or your immigration status. Having all of this gathered up before you even sit down at the computer is going to make the online process incredibly fast and smooth.
Here's something really important to keep in mind.
Even after you submit everything, MassHealth might send you what's called a request for information, or an RFI. They might just need some extra verification, like proof of a recent change of address or maybe a missing pay stub. Because of this, we highly recommend that you always save a physical or digital copy of literally everything you upload or send to them.
Let's move into Part 4, Troubleshooting and FAQs.
Technology can be incredibly frustrating, right? If you find yourself locked out of your account or the portal is just spinning and not loading, don't panic. The absolute best first step is to just wait 15 minutes and try again. Often, the system is just undergoing some scheduled weekend or overnight maintenance. If you're still stuck after that, use the Forgot Password or Forgot MAA login links right on the sign-in page.
If you end up requesting a password reset, definitely check your spam or junk folder for an email from noreply@login.maciex.org. Sometimes those crucial reset links just get filtered out. Also, if you create an account and get a duplicate profile error, it usually just means you already have a case in the system, and you just need to link your existing case record to your new login. And hey, if you're still hitting a wall or you need an administrative unlock, just pick up the phone and call the Health Connector customer service line at 1-877-M-ENROLL. That number is 1-877-623-6765.
And finally, Part 5, Deadlines and Important Reminders.
If you take nothing else away from this explainer, please remember this. If MassHealth cannot automatically renew you, they are going to send a large, highly visible blue envelope to your household. It gets sent straight to the head of household. If you see this blue envelope in your mail, you absolutely must open it, and you must respond by the due date enclosed inside. If you ignore it, your benefits could be decreased, or worse, end entirely.
Also, keep in mind that while going online is definitely the fastest route, it's not your only option. If the online portal just isn't working out for you, you can always renew by calling MassHealth customer service at 1-800-841-2900. You can also mail your pre-populated forms directly to the Health Insurance Processing Center at P.O. Box 4405 in Taunton, Massachusetts, or you can even schedule a face-to-face appointment at a MassHealth Enrollment Center.
When you think about the fact that a quarter of the whole state relies on these health benefits, navigating this process isn't just an individual responsibility. It's really a community effort. Helping an older neighbor, a family member, or a friend set up their MA login could literally be the difference between them keeping or losing their critical health care.
Just before we officially wrap up this explainer, I need to remind you that administrative procedures and requirements can absolutely change over time. So always verify specific details directly with the official MassHealth website or their customer service team to ensure your coverage stays active. With so many of our neighbors relying on this system, the stakes are incredibly high. So I'll leave you with this. Who in your community will you reach out to today to make sure they've checked their mail for that blue envelope? Stay informed, stay covered, and thank you so much for joining me for this explainer.